I'm going to do a third video um, of more good information for you guys that are looking at buying motorcycles. And last night I wrote a couple pages of stuff down that I had missed over. I've got to make this video quicker. There's things that would drive me crazy. Like we would never advertise the price. I mean, we'd advertise the motorcycle, but not the price. And put stupid crap that you, the customer, would believe. We can't tell you the price of the other motorcycle. It's so low. It's against the law. Bull crap. Bull crap. Big old piles of bull crap. The problem is you guys believe that stuff. Anybody that advertises without putting the price up there is there to stick you. That's it. And not posting the unit's price, telling customers, we were told this. We'd have to tell customers, you have to come in the door to get the price. Really? That is there to get them so we can get them in a headlock and you're going to buy this motorcycle. You're going to buy this motorcycle. Bull crap. Bull crap. Anybody that doesn't tell you the price right off the bat via email, advertisement, or the phone, if they will not tell you the price of that unit, they're a rip-off agent. And that's the honest truth. Do not buy from a place like that. There's other places to buy. Same thing, email. I had a guy write me from like Connecticut. He said, I'm looking for that certain kind of bike, and what's the cost of it? I said, I can't tell you. You got to walk in the door. I said, I'm sorry, but that's my rules. And I was told that by my sales manager. Also, we couldn't dicker over the phone. We couldn't negotiate. Guys, would call. They're, 3 states away. Said, I'm searching for prices, and I need price, on this certain product. And I said, well, you got to walk in the door. That's not my rule. That's the sales manager's rule. And they would always say, well, you lost my business. I said, yeah, I understand. No salespeople, car or power sports, can set prices, can give you discounts, can cut the price, or do stuff like that. It's all up to the sales manager team. Salespeople are kept in the dark about much of the information deals. It's the same for information about a unit. They keep the people in the dark about a lot of stuff. That's why you people need to do the research and see all this information first. When they hire new salespeople, they're hired and told, we need you to go stab the rest of the guys in the back. Go get their customers and do stuff like that. And what they're doing is causing internal friction and tension. And I hated that crap. At the motorcycle shop, they hired some jerk in behind us and told us that, me and my cohort, that we were a bunch of jackasses and didn't know crap. And we sold the hell out of crap from underneath him. But still, that was friction. And later on, he realized that he was the pansy in all this thing and all this game. He was a puppet. That's what new salespeople they've done. For a certain amount of time, they can put them in there and they could be a puppet. They could be a puppet. They'll do anything I say. They'll do anything I say. They'll do anything I do. You take an experienced person and then you take that unexperienced person right over there. And the experienced person will just sell rings around a person like that. But that also leads that new person into, it doesn't know product knowledge, doesn't know about the finance process and all that crap. And he'll burn more customers than he sells. This is something that, like I said, I wrote down a couple pages last night, And I'm going to tell you my experiences and crap. Some motorcycle lots um, would go hire all the girls from the local strip club and have them come in for a day, a couple hours, or 2 or 3 days for a week, and have them to get them down to their bikinis and stuff like that. Now, the wives and girlfriends would just get madder than two hells put together. And these girls, they're told what to do. Just go lean up against a motorcycle and let all them big fat ugly guys come up there and talk to you. And then we'll fat guys go up there and talk to them and, hi there, I think you would look pretty or look really manly on this motorcycle right here. Do you think so? Yeah, I'd look really manly on that motorcycle. I'm going to buy it. Do you see what I just did? You see what I just did? Okay. Well, like I said, wives and girlfriends would just get madder than 9 kinds of hell. Impulse buying using your damn hormones. I'm still looking at motorcycles, and recently I found, and they advertise this right straight to your face. Motorcycle shops will have a $599 punishment fee for a cash purpose. You look it up right now, you'll find it. As I just did it the other day ago. I'm looking for something to replace that BMW that breaks down. Buy a motorcycle wrecker. That's what that stands for. Kevin Hunter has many videos about. His is about car dealerships. Mine is about motorcycles. But he's got a lot of good information, and a lot of it, our information equals, even though the motorcycle industry is different on their sales than car industry. But Kevin Hunter, like I said, you could learn a lot of stuff from his good videos. When you buy a motorcycle, like say, if you bought a motorcycle and you lost and you could not deal with this other dealership, always go back to that dealership and show them the motorcycle. Walk in the finance office, said, come here, I want to show you something. Go to the sales manager, come here, I want to show you something. Go to the front door, park by the front door. You see that motorcycle? I bought that down the street at Ray Bob's. I got a good deal, I got a good interest rate, and you people would not give it to me. There's a twofold reason why I want you guys to do that. Number one is to piss all over them people, because they hate to lose any sort of deal. And number two, it tells them that you, the customer, mean business. You're not there to bullshit. Do that. I would tell my customers that when they would come in, they would get an offer, and then the customer would counter offer, and first thing, sales manager, throw it out, say, hey, no, we're not going to do it. And the customer says, well, damn, if you're not going to counter, I'm going to go down the road. They would always thank me for helping them out, but I would tell them, so keep this quiet. But when you buy that other thing, bring it in, and I want you to go into that office. And I'd point behind me and said, you see that white-haired bastard back there? You drag him out of that office and you show him that product you just bought, and you tell him that you got a good deal and that you mean business. A lot of them did, and I thanked them. Never believe a salesperson when they say, I work for you. That is a lie. That is a horrible lie. My chiropractor bought a Kia, and I was talking to him the other day ago. He was in the finance office for 3 hours. He bought it from that crap town I was telling you about, the Fort City. The third hour, he said he gave up, and he said, "Give me all the paperwork. I'll sign it just to get the hell out of here." And I told him, I said, "You made a horrible mistake." I said, "They're going to own your house. You'll never be able to pay that Kia off. You're going to have a perpetual payment forever." You know, to me, 30-minute limit. And if you plan on doing a big purchase, me, I don't plan on big purchases like that anymore. But limit your time in the office, especially the finance office, 30 minutes. Tell them that. So you got 30 minutes or I'm walking out. Take your pen with you when you go in the finance office. Grab papers from them, and you see something you don't like, they're going to charge you $75 to put nitrogen in your tires. I don't like that. Look over. You see something in there that's bullcrap, they're going to charge you $300 just to do paperwork. Mark it out. First of all, they want all their paperwork neat, nice, and tidy. Mark out stuff that you don't want and don't want to pay for. Do that. Never initial any piece of paper that they put in front of you. They're all the time going to do an initial agreement. Like say, they're going to try to get you to agree to doing $300 a month or something like that, and you putting down X amount of money and doing a trade-in. Well, just put your initial right there that you agreed to this, and I'll go talk to my sales manager. No, I'm not going to. Don't do it. Here's something they try to do. They're going to start asking you a bunch of questions, and they're all going to be yes questions. Like I said, this is psychological crap. They're going to start asking you yes questions. It's a nice day out. Why, yeah, it is. Well, you think the paint we got on the wall is pretty? Yeah, I think it's pretty. You're going to buy a motorcycle today? Yeah. You keep saying yes and yes and yes, and they're going to what you're doing is saying yes to anything that they say. Psychological crap that they're throwing at you. Now, a lot of these hard selling techniques they're going to do to you in the wintertime when there's nobody in the store except you. Now, in the summertime, when I got 50 people in there, I did guerrilla tactics. Hey, you going to buy a motorcycle today? Or are you just, buying parts? Well, I think I might buy that one. Okay, let's do an initial deal up and get you into finance. See if you qualify for financing. Do you have good credit? 90% of you motorcyclists, people that ride motorcycles, 90% of you do not have good credit enough to buy a motorcycle, enough to get credit for a candy bar. That's the frickin' truth. Like I said, in the summertime, I'd do guerrilla tactics. Boom, let's get you on the table, then get you into finance. In the wintertime, they're going to sit there and throw psychological bull crap at you, to get you to sign the dotted line. Once we had a kid, it's 5 inches of snow outside. Walks in flip-flops and shorts on. Buys a Gixxer 750 and rides the damn thing home in that crap weather. It's crazy crap. There's a new technique that they're using. Well, it's not new. It's been around a while. Is to use a mirror, put you on a motorcycle, and they'll bring a mirror up there and put it in front of you, and they'll talk behind it. Yeah, look at you. You're a real bad boy. You're looking good on that motorcycle. You look really good. Kind of pretend like you're going through the corners and stuff. That's a story. It's all psychological to get you to sign a piece of paper. Another thing that they would do is have members of other sales staff, like accessories, If they're not doing nothing, which accessories, because they're marked up so much inside a dealership, hardly anybody shops there. So they'll have them say, "Hey, come by and you look at that, see that customer sitting on that motorcycle, walk past them and tell them they look really gangster on that motorcycle. They look really good." And they would do stuff like that. They were told to do stuff like that. Tag team. Number 2 salesperson comes up to number one salesperson and a customer sitting there looking at a bike, and the customer is on the fence. Well, I don't know. Number 2 comes up and says, I don't mean to bug you guys, but I got a customer looking at that motorcycle, and I need to take it out for a test run or do something like that. I know you're here looking to buy it, but I'm going to give you about 3 seconds to buy it, and then I gotta pull it out for my customer. That's called kicking the customer off the fence. You're going to land either one side or the other. And some people, they'll jump right in. No, that's going to be my motorcycle. My motorcycle. Okay, let's go to finance. If you're working with one salesperson and a second one comes up and starts giving you directions and you need to do this and you need to do that, first of all, you tell number 2 salesperson, I'm dealing with that salesperson over there. You need to get. I don't know you, don't trust you. Get out. Leave. Get out of my face. At the car dealership, we had people that would do that, and it was there to gang up and try to steal sales. That's car dealership, and it did happen at the motorcycle dealership. Add-ons are there to bump the price up of the units. Now, when they hang a picture up of the number 1 salesperson, that person is the most ruthless, dishonest salesperson in the whole place, and they'll put a big number 1 by them. And that's done as an incentive for other salespeople to be as ruthless, mean, ugly, and bad as that person. Y'all remember that. When you walk into a dealership and you see a picture hanging up there of, our number 1 Hitler, Nazi youth. It tells you right off the bat, don't buy from that damn person. The dealer tells you to call your friends and family. Come into our dealership to buy. Tell all of them people. I'm asking you, why would you do that? Do you get paid to work for them? All the dealerships I ever worked at, we were supposed to tell our customers to do that. And out of all the dealerships I ever worked at, we never did pay anybody. I never seen anybody get paid. So why are you working for free? I don't work for free. Why do you work for free? I'm asking you a question. Yeah. You were working for free and you didn't know it. They're getting paid tons of money because the dealerships make a ton of money, more than you people know about. After buying parts or accessories at a dealership, you're going to start getting a buttload of calls because you gave them your email, you gave them your phone number, and they're going to start calling and calling and calling. We need to do a survey. We need to ask you questions, blah, blah, blah. If I went there to buy a set of boots or something like that, do you really think that I want to? I don't ever do surveys because a survey is a thinly disguised thing to keep their hooks in you. Do you understand? Never. When you're at a dealership, never, unless you want them to look for your motorcycle, never give them your phone number. Never, ever give them your email. Okay? Great advice. Kevin Hunter, the guy I said that does the great videos, can do contract reviews. I found this out last night. You need to go to his YouTube site to find out all this information. But it's info@thehomeworkguy.com. He says to take the contract and email it to him, and he'll review it and make the changes that you need to do. At every dealership I ever worked at, they would never let you walk out with a contract that's not signed. But if you can, this is a great opportunity for you to have a professional review it and show you where you're getting shafted and where you're not getting shafted. You can ask your insurance agent about all the insurances they add on, that will try to add on in finance office. You can call the DMV and get estimates on taxes and tags for your motorcycle. Again, that's research that you need to be doing just to find out, how much you're going to spend, what you're going to be up against. And number one, never be afraid to walk from a dealership. If you get that pit in the gut feeling, get up and walk out. There's another dealership down the road. There's another motorcycle just like yours somewhere down there. To me, service contracts are not worth the paper they're wrote on. I've never had one work for me, and why would it ever work for anybody else? Credit insurance is cheaper from when you buy from your insurance agent than it is from the motorcycle. They make tons of money off crap like that from you. Your lack of knowledge on this. Don't do it. Gap insurance, I think, is a joke. If you got to have it, get it from your insurance agent. It'll be pennies on the dollar compared to what the dealership will offer you. Never buy any insurance from any dealer. They get rich off you being dumb. I don't know about you guys, but anybody that calls me dumb, I take it offensive. And I'm telling you things to keep you guys from getting dumb. Get your loan from your bank or your credit union. I repeat, dealers make deals with finance companies to make profits off your loans. Salespeople are trained to ask a lot of questions, and their questions there to hang you. During the winter, you're going to find you're walking to the door. If a salesman beats you to the door and he's opening that door up and he's grabbing you by the hand, pulling you in. Hey, I'm here to help you out. I'm going to direct you in the right direction. And they're all in your face, and that's a sign. That's a desperate sign. And believe it or not, in motorcycle sales, you can see a lot of that crap. Never ever talk to a friend. Have a casual conversation inside a dealership, especially if it's around motorcycles or anything like that. All the salespeople, everybody in that store is listening to you and your buddy having that conversation, and they will pounce all over you. That's their job. They're sneaky little MS. Here's something that amazed me. There's a lot of buyer programs out there from major retailers like Costco, Sam's, and stuff like that. And all the years that I did motorcycle sales, I never seen anybody use any of them towards buying a motorcycle. I had people use this when I was selling over at Ford. And it's supposed to be a non-negotiation sort of system to make the system a whole lot smoother. I never seen anybody use it on motorcycle. I've never seen anybody ask for discounts, first responders, ambulance drivers, people like that would get usually some sort of discount. Never seen people ask for it in motorcycle. You need to. Rebates, crap like that. Ask for it. And be honest, the salesman's not going to know about it, because sales manager is not going to tell the salesperson that there's a rebate on that. Not very often. A thing I don't like about in motorcycle sales is all these dealerships are going to corporate dealerships now. And if you think the wheeling and dealing crap was at its worst, it's about to double and triple on how bad it's going to get. Because corporate sales is all about getting money to shoot to some rich dude at the top. And I'm totally against corporate companies. You know, they're all over car sales right now, and I hate that, because throw all good deals out the window. Corporate sales is not about getting you good deals and good service. It's not that. You know, I like the good old days when you had mom and pop stores. You know, that's where everything was great. The best time to buy is in the winter when there's snow on the ground. You walk into the dealership and there's salespeople getting naps on their tables and stuff like that. But that's the time they're going to apply the most pressure to you, the customer, to buy. I don't, like I said, all this is information for you guys. It's there to teach you, to make you smarter. No, as far as I know of, nobody has ever done any video towards motorcycle sales. So I got a lot of experience in this, and this is a lot of good stuff to help you out. I hope I can get a few more videos of other things, inspections and other stuff like that. But get your ducks in a row. And as I keep saying, an educated customer is a dealer's biggest fear. Always remember that. Do as much research on stuff. Call up your insurance agent and get estimates and all that. Call your DMV, get the estimates on tags and taxes. You can get all that information that way ahead of time. Pre-shop before you shop, which in power sports nobody would ever do. And it's so much harder to get that. Out of 10 people I would write up, one could be qualified. So that's telling me to tell you guys that there's a 90% failure rate in your people's custom in your credit out there. So this will be the third one in this. I'll get it uploaded as soon as I can. And you guys hang in there, and I will see you on the next video.